Hi, this is John Marling, Pulse Research. Appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to take a look at the video here on the new one-page ad seller setup. Pulse has worked a lot of hours in putting together this for you. We're really proud to show it to you today. First of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you very much for being our client. We really appreciate it. I'm very proud to say that we now have over 600 publications across North America using the AdSeller program and over 5,000 ad reps. From all of us at Pulse, a big thank you. We really appreciate your support in business. Now let's take a look at the new one-page AdSeller setup. Let's go live. And as you know, you can reach and access your ad seller sales tool anywhere, anytime on any device. Just go to pulseresearch.com, enter your username and password, and we'll go to the demo site and show you the new ad seller setup. One of the great new features we've got is from your dashboard, you can very quickly identify either existing accounts or potential prospects for presentations. All you have to do is type in a keyword like lumber, okay? So we type in lumber and it brings up a list of clients that you have in your program right now. It brings up other lumber related client accounts that are in the program. And then let me scroll back up here. It also does a Google search for you, okay? And shows you other potential lumber yards in this case that you could create a presentation. So let's go down here to Meek Lumber and create a presentation, okay? Now the first step is to select the ad seller type. You'll notice here now that the one page and the one page lite are one program. What's great about it is that you can decide what information you want to include in your presentation to really nail it for that particular business. So you can create a one page lite, you can create a one page full. It's all up to you now based upon what information you'd like to include in your presentation. So let's click on one page here. It puts in Meek Lumber, and then let's select the business type. Instead of going through the whole list, once again, we've added a very efficient, fast search function for you. We recognize how busy you are, so we're doing everything in the program to make it faster and easy for you. So let's just type in the keyword lumber. There we go. We've got building supply lumberyard. Now you'll notice as we're going through the setup steps, it's giving you a look at what your presentation's going to look like. Pretty cool, huh? So the next step after we selected the business type is select the audience that we want to make the presentation. Now let us know, by the way, if there are any audience presentation options you'd like us to add, any you'd like us to delete, or any of them that you'd like to update. So you can select from your drop-down list a audience option, or you can put in a custom audience option, like combining different publications, or you could put in a special unique niche publication that you might have. Gives you the flexibility. So let's click here on print and web, okay? And then now let's select the ad package we want to present. So you can put into your ad seller program some frequency packages, put them in a nice little drop down list there, or look at this new feature we've added. You can put in the name and the details of a ad campaign. So once it gives you the flexibility to create and present whatever you would like. So let's just put in here home improvement, okay? And then let's put in our campaign amount, and let's put in 18,000 in over 52 weeks. And we strongly encourage you to present a consistent 52-week program. And look at this. The new setup shows you the details, a look at the presentation and what it's going to have. What's the key here is, well, how many customers they need to pay for the campaign? And look at this. It shows you in the setup that all they need is 55 customers out of the 7,350 that are available for a lumberyard in the audience that you selected. Pretty great, huh? Now, it shows you what the default value, household retail value annualized for a lumberyard is. We suggest you leave that, as it is, the default. But you can change it, and we do suggest you do for like realtors, whose commissions might vary, or automotive, new or used, on what they make on a car. Now, the next step, let's select the products and services for our presentation. This is where, in the presentation, you're helping the business identify where they can get more business from various products and services they sell right now, or just as important, maybe some insights into some specific areas that they're not selling now that they could and should sell to get those very important additional customers. So it shows you the most commonly selected, and we would suggest you select up to 6, to keep it in a one-page presentation. So let's select lumber. Fencing's pretty important. Interior paint, exterior paint. Once again, you're in charge on what you want to select. That gives us 5. Look at this. Another search function. Let's say that in this lumberyard, lighting's really important. So let's just type in lighting, okay? Look at that, lighting and fixtures. So we'll select that and then click finish. And once again, in the new setup, look at this. It's showing you what's going to be in your presentation. So right now you can edit in real time. So let's say we want to take off, interior paint, for instance, okay? You can add more in real time. Pretty cool, huh? Now, if you want a one-page light presentation, just save the presentation now. So for a one-page light, save the presentation now. But if you want to include additional information in your presentation, like digital media, no problem. You just click here under optional information, digital social information. Now let's select up to 4 to keep it in a one page. Let's select Facebook, because in a lot of cases out on four-legged sales calls, and you've heard it yourself, well, I'm on Facebook, I don't need you. Local business website, we want to show them what they're missing with the various social media, their own website, if they don't also advertise with you, okay? And then once again, we've got a search built in, okay? So let's type in Google, okay? So Google search, okay? We'll select that. And then let's select one more business email, for instance, to give us our 4. We can also look at real estate sites, automotive websites, so you can really nail it for those category presentations. So quick summary on the digital setup: select up to 4, the ones that they've told you they use and why don't they use you, because in the presentation we want to show them what they're missing, okay? Now the next step of the setup, it's a really cool feature. It shows the opportunity for the business, helping them grow their business. So let's click on return on investment. And to make it really simple, all you have to do is put in a suggested new revenue goal, for your advertiser. So let's put in $100,000, because I think you'll agree with me, most businesses would be really happy with $100,000, right? And look at this. In the setup, once again, it shows you for $100,000 in additional business, that's only 153 customers. But that's a 6-time return on our $18,000 proposed ad campaign. So it's setting up for you in your presentation, showing them how realistic it is to get $100,000 in additional business. But just as important, that's a 6-time return for them on an $18,000 ad campaign. Pretty sweet, huh? Now, the next step is you can include ad readership information, reaffirming the value of your publication, print ad readership, ad insert readership, classified ad results, okay? So now we've completed the setup. And as you see, it's got a very easy flow to it, showing you in real time. But most important, you can select what you want to include in your presentation, giving you and enabling you to really custom and focus your presentation. So we just click save, and it'll show you a web mock-up of the presentation. And then you can just save it as a PDF or print it at this point. We'll click on print here. And I want to quickly show you in a presentation I created recently some of the new elements or the look of the presentation in the one page. we've gotten phenomenally positive feedback on the one-page light, that adding how the numbers are calculated has been extremely positive in terms of the presentation, and the advertisers really like it. So now this carries over into the full one-page presentation. Okay, so we got here, it shows you the opportunity for the business category, the products and services, and we've simplified the digital social category presentation piece. It shows them the percentage who have not used of your audience. Okay, so for example, with Facebook, 78% of your audience have not used a business Facebook page in the last 30 days. And then it shows here that of the 7,350 households you reach who are going to shop at a lumberyard, most of them have not gone to and been on one of these social sites in the last 30 days. So it shows them what they're missing. Then in the break-even analysis, it shows them all they need is 74 customers. But look at this, we've added out of the 7,350 households you reach, who in this case are going to shop at a lumberyard. And then you've got your campaign. Now on the gross profit, this is a talking point. It's an estimated gross profit to get their feedback. Because as you know, a business has to pay for, the carpeting, the paint, so they want to do their break even based upon their gross profit. So we use 50%, knowing it isn't representative for every business, but to get their input, okay? But look at here on the new revenue, showing a $250,000 revenue opportunity. That's only 770 customers at a gross profit of $325 each, or a 10.4 time return on a $24,000 ad campaign. So that's an overview of the new AdSeller one-page setup. It's combined for both the one-page light and the one-page. You're in charge. You can select whatever you want to include in your presentation. And then the one-page presentation itself has been really focused on making it easier and simpler to present, and most important for the advertiser to really get and understand and be motivated with total peace of mind, with high confidence that they will get incredible results with minimal risk with a consistent ad campaign with you. Thanks again. We really appreciate your business. If you've got any questions or any feedback, support at pulseresearch.com. Thanks again. Have a great day and good selling.